So without further ado, enjoy finding your range.
Initiating.
Welcome back to the vlog. It is Thursday, another day, another chance to push hard, and the topic for this one is let's find out our singing range. So let's get it, but before we get started, love goes out to all my subscribers. Thank you for making my life special and worth living to the max. So let me try to give back with a sweet video. So what the heck is a range? Well, let me show you a picture, and this picture will explain this question pretty perfectly. So check this out. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 types of ranges. These 3 are for male voices and these 3 are for female voices. Here we can see the bass is the lowest register, then after that comes the baritone, tenor, alto, mezzo-sopran and sopran. Easy as that, right? If you just came from my previous video, basic vocal warm-up and how to sing in pitch, in tune, then chances are that your range will be very limited and you won't, of course, be able to sing through all the green notes, basically. And as I said in my last vlog, if you don't have access to instruments, you can also use this vlog to, well, to follow along the notes, the played notes, and just hum along and try to, you know, stay in tune, stay in pitch, just mimic the sound. This won't be very difficult, actually. Let's take another look. As you can see here at the middle C, well, pretty much every register is able to sing a middle C. For the bass, it is fairly high, and for the sopran, it is fairly low. But there is a good chance that you will be able to sing a middle C. So first of all, we will start from there, start from the middle C, and then go down all the way 2 octaves. And after that, we will repeat this experiment, and then we will go up 2 octaves. Again, you might be able to only sing like a few notes in one of these ranges, but that's perfectly fine. Just don't worry about it. Your range will expand with training. And moreover, it is just good to know what's your lowest note and what's your highest note. For example, when you pick songs, I can actually go fairly low. For example, I'm able to go from this C down to this C, but it's not really sounding that pleasant. So I much rather start from here and go up from here, and that's pretty much my range. Maybe like this B and maybe like to this D. So it's not much, it's like 1 octave and a bit more, which is kind of sad, but that's just reality. The good sounding core range is fairly limited, and that's okay. I wrote around 200 songs and it worked out most of the time, so yeah. And yet another important thing, this thing right here, that's middle C, and I used to confuse this a lot with this note. Oh, that's not the middle C, that's actually this note. Oh, so don't confuse them. So for me, this is actually a rather high note. Oh! So first of all, we will start from here, go down, and then again, start from here and go up. And just pick it up when we go down or up. Let's actually test my range. Middle C right there, fairly high for me, and also I will just stay in the key of C, only white keys. Well, it pretty much fell off on this F right there. Yeah, it's maybe like this EF thing right there. So I went from the middle C to a F2 right there. And well, when you compare this to the picture from the middle C down to an F, that tells me I'm pretty freaking much a baritone. I thought I'm a tenor. And now let's try to go up. Rip me. So that's like G maybe, I don't know. Yeah, I pretty much max out at this G. Well, more likely on this, but let's just see where this G is. Well, actually, it exactly fits the baritone range. There's the G. That is crazy. But now comes the confusing part. Because check this out. There is the middle C, fairly high for me, and there is the low C, right? That's my convenient range. This is the range for the tenor as well. And I might be able to expand my range up to this C. So I might even be a tenor. I'm not sure about that. That's the confusing thing. The confusing part about this range thing. So again, this is just a fun fact, a fun thing to try to find out which range fits you the most. For me, it might actually be the baritone one, but it could also be the tenor one, because as I said, I don't really feel comfortable going lower. I would much rather go up a bit. So my core range could also be tenor, and I'm pretty sure that it's more like tenor, but that, for example, that's something that I can't really tell, and again, it doesn't really matter as well. What I know from a friend, he's also tenor and he can go low as heck, just like me, even lower, and he's still tenor, so it's not that easy to tell. So as I said, use this more of a way to find out what's your lowest note, what's your highest note, and use this knowledge to choose your songs, or maybe to write songs, stuff like that. When I write a song, in many cases it starts kind of random, and when a song is done, in many cases I used to shift the key to make it fit my voice better. When you write songs in a program like me, then it's very easy to sort out your range. You just search the lowest note and the highest note, and then you will, shift the song accordingly. Just trying to drive home the point that it is important knowledge to know your range. And now, as I promised in my last vlog, I will give you something to work with. In a bit I will exchange my face with a keyboard, and then it will just start playing notes and you will be able to sing along. And then it's your time to perform. Write down your lowest note and then write down your highest note. First of all, I will go down in the key of C, and then I will go up in the key of C. As I said, 2 octaves down, 2 octaves up, and after that I will go chromatic down 2 octaves and chromatic up. If you're confused about that, key of C is all white notes and chromatic is every note. So without further ado, enjoy finding your range. I hope that was helpful. If it was, leave a comment below and write down your range. First of all, it's interesting to me. And second of all, when you return to this video in, let's say, 1 year, 2 years, who knows, you might be amazed about your progress. So let me know, and with that said, actually that's enough progress for today. Smash that like button the way you smashed that range exercise. Definitely smash that. Bang that bell like so that you never miss vocal lesson updates, and check the recent news on ChrisViral.com. And yeah, that's it for today. I will see you tomorrow.